Hey, forget about it. You didn't say that you wanted space in between the houses. That's your fault. So, there. Well, hello, YouTube. And we're back again. And this is going to be very short. We are going to look at a couple houses from different worlds from the Minetest game. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And as usual, if you like this content, please subscribe and hit the like button. It's greatly appreciated, and you'll never miss a thrilling episode of Minetest Gameplay. All right. The first world that we're going to go into is one I found called Home Tree. And with all the worlds that we that I show you, they will be in the show notes. And you can find these all on the forums over at minetest.net. So they're really cool. As soon as it loads. All right. And the powers that be in the magic of editing. Okay, so this is the Home Tree world, and I'll show you an overview of it in a minute. This is really something. It's in a tree. So if we turn everything on here, we have waterfalls, we have trees inside of trees with more trees. So you could, I think something happened. I believe that this isn't supposed to be in midair. It's missing some stuff. Look at that. We'll go down and look at that in a minute. And all those torches have to be reset. So with minimal work, you could set up a real cool game. And I know there's sub games, and I cover some of those, but the whole purpose of this is that you can get real creative with different things. You won't be bored. Not sure what that stuff is. See what I'm looking at here. Don't know what I'm looking at. Let's go up and point at one of these blocks, and it's called glowstone. Cool. Why am I flying around with a chicken leg? Don't know. But I kind of need it for food. This building here is a huge library. There's kind of nothing in it. But I love these stairs and how you get around on this world. There's more stuff. And this is the latest version. This is the development version. So it looks like some things didn't carry over. But everything, I haven't seen any blocks that say, unknown block. Look at that gorgeous waterfall. Let me turn off debug since we know what all that is. That's just something else. Let's go down and take a look. Whoop. You hit the up and the down arrow at the same time. Does nothing. If I can get my fingers to work. There we go. Got some nice little lakes and stuff. Let's go to the edge of the world. See, the world is flat. But that's what it looks like. So you could get real creative and do some, make up your own games. Because I did find other mods that have actual guns in them and bullets and spears and other types of weapons. But I really do like that bridge. That is cool how they did that. and the waterfalls. And everybody knows the trick about climbing. You can climb the waterfalls. So that's Treehouse. And you can make it its own world. And go from there. So they put a lot of work into that. So let's go back. And this one's cool for Lord of the Rings fans. I can't pronounce that, whatever the title was. We'll just call it Lord of the Rings Castle. Okay. And it's taking a second to spawn in. To go in there. Again. I don't know why. In survival mode, that's why I have the chicken. I'm hungry. There we go. And let's get rid of that unknown block. It's one of the wooden doors. Because I have mods that are overwriting default wooden doors. So that's why you get that. It can't find the original one. It's looking for a specific wooden door and it doesn't find it. And there is a mod for clearing unknown objects. I just haven't done it yet. So this is the grand entrance or grand chamber for where the king sits. And I'm the king. It's good to be the king. Look at that. Of course, all the torches, with the exception of those, have to be redone because those are upside down. That block looks out of place. Oh, that's for the queen. Or the king, and the queen sits above the king. Go for that. We're going to go faster. So, in the movie Lord of the Rings, when the elfin queen, or the princess, or whatever she was called, Liv Taylor, she married one of the Lord of the Ring dudes. It's been a while since I've seen those movies. This is where they held the wedding. And this is where that one, the weird king, he jumped to his death off to the end here. So we have animals. So we're going to go all the way over here. It seems that this is a little bit out of proportion. But look at that. Look how cool that looks. You know, I can do simple houses and stuff, but hey, I'm over the edge. And there you have it. Let's do a little flying around. The clouds are blocking some of our view. And Gandalf had his battles, you know, on these little lower levels where the peons live. And there's some problems with this one that you just have to fix. Like the table's missing on the one room. Not sure what those unknown blocks are. But that's cool. There's chests and all sorts of other stuff. Let's go. Here's a tunnel leading to... I don't know where it leads. Let's find out. It leads back out. There was a lot of, you know, if the person used World Edit or whatever the case is, there was a lot of thought that had to go into building this just to get everything right. I would really love to know how one would actually construct something like this in the big grand scheme of it. Because it seems that it would be awful hard to get everything, you know, everything just right. And everything positioned, you know, properly. Let's go down. That's a gorgeous waterfall. More libraries, other buildings. And it's, you know, it's pre-made. You could really just start off running and have some cool battles and, you know, do some really cool things with these. So when you're tired of just plain old building, you can hop into another world and, you know, do stuff. So let's get out of this world. And Palace of Awesomeness. All right, in the magic of editing, it loaded instantaneously. Yeah, we'll go with that. I am in dire need of some new computer equipment. So this one's called Palace of Awesomeness. We're going to try to get an overview here. Go to the edge of the world. It just keeps going. This one's very intense. See if I can... Come on. Oh, while that's thinking about spawning in, let's go look at the water, these fountains. That is cool. Except, well, the garden's kind of overflowing. They all are. They weren't yesterday. I don't know what I did. All right, well, here's one that works. That one seems to work. Everything's a little off balance here. Using marble, different blocks. That is cool. And the roadways. Which I want to start using, designs like that and some of the other designs that I see. I love this park area here. And this one's falling. This one's going over the edges too. I don't know why. Okay, well, this mod needs some work. This world needs some work. Let's go in and take a quick look. Oh yeah, there's damage inside here. I haven't figured out where it's coming from. Because I got like water all over the floor here. And it's coming from, I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, this mod's a little broken. But this whole area is underwater. Wow. You use World Edit to get rid of the water. Find the water leaks. But I love that this inside area. I bet you this is what the new Apple campus, except there's no roof on it, on the new Apple campus. But they're going to have a forest inside the middle of it. So since this world is severely broken, and I can't find out why at this point, because it's basically becoming a big fish tank. Because that's all water in those windows. But look at that. That is cool. And my zoom isn't working. See, a lot of thought and a lot of work went into that. That is really something. And that's Palace of Awesomeness. So let's get out of there because this one is making my computer go crazy. Not too thrilled about the steampunk city. Got to show you Serenity. So these are pre-made houses. And what you would do, you could run it as a world. And it does come with a scheme. But it's an MTS extension and not the WE extension for saving and loading different buildings or whatever saved objects. So I'm not really sure if that's something in the new software or because I cannot get the MTS place to work no matter what I did. And I've used this house in other worlds that I've had. Let's go around to the front door. I just walked through the door. So this is really cool. We'll do a fly around in a minute. And you could really do something with this. I took out all the torches and put my kitchen over here, put some more windows in. You got a nice deck area. redid all these stairs in a different world. And then you have this grand area up here. And I split it off into different rooms. So it is really, really neat. So let's go out and take a real quick look. That's too high. Look at that. And this one's called Serenity. Slow it down. But I really like how this house was designed. So what I tried to do is I copied it to bring into my test world. So we're gonna end this with showing off some major, and there's 2 other houses that this person made, and in the link in the show notes you can actually find them. So we're gonna go into my test world of failure. I'm gonna create a new series of failures. And all right, so I'm going to show you the test world of failure and the other stuff that I've been doing with this. Come out here. So remember that that Quonset hut idea that I had in the fail part 2 video? Yeah. Well, I did something with it. Made it into a small workshop. Put a little pathway in. Did a greenhouse. Greenhouse is... Why am I not hearing? Did a little greenhouse. Put some flowers and the cactuses are overgrowing. But it's kind of cool. I lost my volume. Don't know why. And then I didn't really realize I was this close to the lagoon here. I'm going to go into daytime. Yep. I lost my volume. We have a sailboat. And we have the regular boat. And go for a little boat ride. Then we have to go back. Look at that. Look, I'm a captain. That's a real cool cave down there. Go explore. And we can go exploring different islands, stuff like that. Yeah, it doesn't, it really does not take that much to entertain me. Yep. See if I can dock this puppy. I actually hit the side. Dunk. Great. Put it right there. Right click to get out of the boat. Well, you have to be pointing at the boat. The sailboat operates the same way. So I put that in there. Let's go back up. This is the fail to end the video. This is the fail. So I wanted to spawn that Serenity house into my world. Oh, look at that. We fixed the bridges. Put some lights in. And there you go. There's the face of failure. And I had to fix and repair my house here. Because when I measured and I said, oh, I got to go, am I far enough away from the house? And said, yeah, I'm far enough away. Look how close it came. So there's 2 rows of blocks I had to rebuild on the other house. And it spawned in, and rollback did not work. So I could either go into world edit and clean it out, or just leave it. I'm going to leave it. Because it's kind of cool. This is, like I said, this is the test world. And even though I really don't want to completely fail, I am not going to it's going to take too much time to really clean this up and put it and restore it back to normal. There's no need, there's no need. We just leave it. This is a test world. We're just going to play with it. So on that note, we can celebrate by shooting a gun in the air. I wish the gun that you could like shoot windows and doors out. I've already killed half of my farm animals. Accidentally, of course. And, but this would be good for, you have a bunch of other people. you have a shooter, a shooting game. There you go. So that's it. That's what, going to end the video here because the last one was 45 minutes after, after I realized it. If you're going to set a stopwatch and use a phone, and the phone display doesn't stay on, so you're back to not knowing how long you have. That's why it's part of the fail series. So there you go. And this is like, putting that house, Serenity house there. This is like dealing with the union contractor. Hey, forget about it. You didn't say that you wanted space in between the houses. That's your fault. So, there. I keep picturing Carl from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Yeah, so you like the way this house looks, huh? I sell it to you real cheap. Forget about it. And on that note, thank you for watching. And more failure to come very, very soon. And again, if you like what you see here, please subscribe and like or hate. Doesn't matter. But thank you and have a great day.